Good morning. The downloads are still coming. Still coming. All right. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good day to you. Welcome, welcome to the Morning Cup of Love. We do have a title. I just finished a 6-mile walk, so you know I'm ready. I'm ready to pour. I am a channeler. I channel energy. I heal energy. I am a healer. I'm an oracle. I am a lighthouse helping you find your way back home. So come on in the room, sip on something, some water, some ginger, tea, some whatever you got. I'm so happy you guys are here. I'm so happy that you are here. Carvita is the best doggone moderator this side of glory. She'll be blowing up the comment section, and y'all make some noise in the comment section with your hearts and your just whatever. If I say something you like, put it in the chat and let somebody else get a little bit of that, a little piece of that, right? So y'all saw the title, You Scared of a Three-Legged Dog. I'm going to talk about something that you have been or are afraid of currently, something that is causing you sleepless nights, anxiety, worry, doubt, fear, persecution, trepidation, deterioration. It's just causing you. It's causing you to ... right? So we're gonna just sanctify this space with just so much love and light and so much purity, and just ask our ancestors to continue to speak, because I've been open all morning with my prayer walk, and now I'm talking to you. So just welcoming the ancestors into this sacred space, welcoming the guidance from our angels that have been with us since the beginning of time, and of course always welcoming, God, welcoming source, universe, creator, welcoming Yeshua, Jesus up in here. I'm from the Jesus tribe. Okay, that's what I came through to find me. So I'm here with you, right? And so if you are moving in that healing and that love and that doing some shadow work and just needing, just to hear something to help you understand that you ain't doing this by yourself, that you're not doing this by yourself, that we are here with you, we are here for you, we're here together, and I'm in your dream. You see, I'm in your dream. See, you're creating your reality, right? By what you think, dream, and imagine, right? Well, I am appearing right now in your dream. So get what you need. The table is spread. So I got to give y'all a backstory. But before I give you the backstory, let me give you the disclaimer about this three-legged dog. Because first of all, I'm an animal lover. Let's put that out there. I have now 3 dogs. If y'all been keeping up with me, some of you are, you're aware that I now have added another dog to my canine family. I wasn't even thinking about it, but this dog lived next door to me for a year, and he was just kind of outside, because he spent a lot of time outdoors because he needed to. He was, rambunctious. He's a Labradoodle, if you know what that is. So that need I say more, but I've always spent a lot of time on my deck, so I've seen the dog. But anyway, long story short, he broke loose one day and came right on my deck, and we've been pretty much inseparable ever since. So I fancy myself a bit of a dog trainer. I didn't know that was another gift I was going to be discovering, right? Because that's what's going to be happening as you live in your life. You're going to be doing things and thinking, oh, I'm on a detour, oh, I'm on a delay. But then you're going to discover that you do something else. Like, I can do that. I can, you know what? I got that. You know what I mean? So that's what's going to be happening this whole journey. That's why we always told, try to enjoy it as best you can. Don't take it personally. You're doing a lot of personal things, dealing with a lot of personal issues, but don't take what's happening outside of you or around you personally, because you really, in your higher self, created those circumstances. It's almost like it was engineered for you to kind of break out of the norm and break out of the box so you can be who you are today, which is such a beautiful being of light and on your way to greatness. And with the theme of this month, September, my guides always give me a theme. It's the month of miraculous harvest. So miracles, signs and wonders, ladies, gentlemen. All right. So the backstory, like I said, I got the 3 dogs, and the dog that I am learning that I have a gift of training is what they call reactive. So in other words, when he sees other dogs, he goes nuts. I'm 5'4", 64 inches, and he jumps as high as my shoulder. Whoop! He'll just jump right from just boing, like a what do you call that thing? A boing boing. I can't a jump. Oh my God, a pogo stick. Thank you. That's a sync for somebody. A pogo stick. So he'll just boing, right? And when he sees other dogs, and then I have to like stop. And it, I know it's a little anxiety, but anyway, if you know reactive dogs, you know what I'm talking about. So I've been working with him patiently. See, I'm learning. I don't know who's training who, because I'm learning patience as well, and also learning how to communicate in a different way. How about that? In a different way. So this is something you're also learning, right? Because you're learning to communicate in a different way, you're going to find that you're no longer going to be scared of that 3-legged dog. You're going to see what I mean with the analogy of the 3-legged dog and your situation, your circumstance. Oh, rabasi. Oh, rabasi. Oh, I see my help. I see my help. Oh, seladamaye. Yes, yes. Okay. So anyway, so he's reactive, and so there is a dog it's a fenced yard, but we have to pass this yard with this pit bull that my dog is like, ah. And one time when I first got him, like maybe within 10 days of having him, he broke away from me. My dog broke away from me and ran over to this dog. And so of course they're doing the fence thing with the right, and I'm like, I'm freaking out. I'm like, because he dashed across a street. Thank heavens nobody was coming. The car wasn't coming. But to do that, and so ever since then, I kind of had a thing, right? It's kind of been me too. I've been like, oh, it's this house. So I have a little talk with him. I say, now we got to walk past this house. All right. So anyway, so that's been our thing. So now fast forward to today. Literally today. So we're about 2 months into our bonding, right? And so I'm different. I have learned since then that when dogs are running at one another and they're barking excitedly, or even like what sounds to me like it's aggression, check the tail. See, I'm learning different ways to communicate. Check the tail. If the tail is wagging, even though they're going, if that tail is wagging, they're excited. It's okay, right? I have since learned that. I'm just a person around dogs. If a dog is barking, I'm like, huh, woo-hey, wah. You know what I mean? That's how I've always been. Because actually, when I was a child, I was bitten by a dog. So I'm just I'm the dog thing. So it's funny that I have all these animals. But anyway, it's ironic rather. But anyway, but it just makes sense, doesn't it? But anyhow. You scared of a 3-legged dog. Here's what happened today. So I'm on the telephone a bit distracted because we've been on our big walk, our regular big walk. I always call it our big walk, but it's about 6 miles, and we finished in our walk. I'm in the neighborhood. I'm back in the neighborhood. I'm literally blocks away from my home, right? I'm in the neighborhood, and we are passing the house, and I'm not even aware. I'm not even thinking about it because I'm engrossed in this conversation I'm having, right? And because, I'm the channels are open, I'm just flowing. And then I noticed that as I round the corner, my dog is starting to like, and I was like, oh my goodness, I've been set up, because my dog like yanked me, and because I wasn't paying attention, right? And for some reason, and I know it was my guides. I tell you for some reason, but I know it was my guides. I stopped and I looked at the dog, and for the first time, and we pass this house all the time. I see this dog. I noticed that the dog had 3 legs. And when I tell you, I had a genuine fear, a genuine anxiety about this dog, this pit bull behind the gate and everything, and my dog like having an altercation or something, some kind of way. And I was like, wait a minute. So I ended the phone call because I said, I need to see something. I'm seeing something. And so I look, and then I look at the dog's tail. And the dog's tail is wagging. So in other words, they're just kind of saying, hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing in the neighborhood? How you doing? How you feeling? Time to do order? They having it like dog speak, but when you're dealing with some trauma, when you're dealing with some things that have bothered you before, then everything you live in this heightened state, right? And sometimes you miss what's right in front of you. Had I taken a moment rather than being in my fear, like, wait, no, over the, past, I would have seen that this dog was practically harmless, and again, I'm an animal lover, so I love dogs. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with a 3-legged dog, and a 3-legged dog can't run as fast as a 4-legged dog, but I'm also saying that a 3-legged dog it has a bit of its capabilities are different than if they had all of their legs, is what I'm saying. So their capabilities have changed. They had to learn to adapt. But there is no reason for you to be afraid, in other words. And I told that long story about dogs as an analogy for you to understand. Because another thing, let me tell you this part of the story. I took my dog over to the fence to meet the dog. All they did was continue to bark at each other, but their tails are wagging. So whatever they did, and then I went, okay, that's enough. And then we went on home. And my dog seemed very content. Saint is his name. I don't know why I keep saying my dog. Saint is his name. But he seemed very content. Like, yeah, he cool. You know, I'm glad I met him. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like, but I felt when I saw that dog, like, oh, my goodness. And immediately, that's what I heard. You're scared of a three-legged dog. Just like that. So I knew the ancestors were talking and getting on me a little bit. It's like, that's the thing. Share that. Share your experience with that, because the thing, now let me bring it home to us. The thing that we think, well, first of all, I wrote down they can't and they won't before I got on here with y'all. Because there's something that you think they can do, and Spirit is saying they can't do it. It's something that you think they will do, and Spirit just told me to tell you they won't. So they can't and they won't. So get that out of your head. You have unnecessary anxiety for no reason. They can't and they won't. And I don't care what it has to, because I'm seeing if that's a house, if that's a car, if that's a will, if that's an inheritance, if that's a man, if that's a woman, if that's a child, if that's a job, if it's a position, if it's something that you know that is yours. They can't and they will not. They won't be successful at whatever, if there is a plan, if there is some kind of strategy, if there is some kind of anything going on, please believe me, you scared of a three-legged dog. It ain't even like that. It ain't even like that. And I'm not saying that, oh, because the dog's tails are wagging, it means every situation is friendly. I'm not saying that at all, because that's where your discernment comes in. If one deserves your sword, and what I mean is that sword of the truth right in front of you, like do not. That sword of truth that shows that you have boundaries, then, you know, if they warrant that, then that is fine. That is fine. You are well with that. You do not have to let anybody encroach on your boundaries, especially when they have shown time and time again that they cannot be either A, trusted, B, controlled, meaning controlled enough to not let their emotions or their stuff affect you and the way it affects you or come towards you. And so that it's just, okay. All right. So if you have that sword up, that is totally fine. I am not saying that things have not been, less than ideal for you. But I am saying that you have to remember that you have a legion of Seba Ogaya. You have your ancestors. You have your guides that have known you since the time you were in the womb. You have the other divine counselors and beings of light that have known you in past lifetimes and other dimensions, have known you in all lifetimes. You know what I'm saying? So you have help. You have wisdom that is already it's intrinsic. You have wisdom that is already infused in your very being, that all you have to tap into it. All you need to do to tap into it is just simply know that you are seen. You are protected. You are on the very fact that you are on purpose. They can't and they won't. Thank you for putting that in there again, Dave. All right. So, you scared of a three-legged dog. You scared of a listen. It ain't that. And then the dog it's at a gate. You scared of a gated three-legged dog. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Do you feel me? Do you feel what I'm saying? You're scared of a gated three-legged dog in a fence. You know what I mean? You don't have to be afraid. If it's some kind of what is it, corporation? Because somebody's like, it's like a David and Goliath. Like the little guy and the big guy. This feels very corporate. It feels very international. It feels, there's something big, and then there's somebody that feels like they're like, we're grasshoppers is what I mean. We're grasshoppers compared to them. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. But even if you were a grasshopper, that means you're little and agile. Move around. You can maneuver. You scared of a three-legged dog. You listen. Okay. All right. Hey, Lady B. So let's get a few cards from the deck I'm yet creating. But I love these colors. Found these blank index cards, and you know, you can't put me around a blank index card, and don't let it be multicolored. What? Now you asking for something. Let's see what feels good. How about this one? I am grateful to be in a place where I can be appreciative for everything I've been through. I am grateful to be in a place where I can be appreciative of everything I've been through. Now, that is making me think about you recalling the times when you thought you were going to lose it all or you weren't going to make it, and you actually, I heard Hail Mary. There was a miracle. Something happened, right? So this is tying in with you scared of a three-legged dog. Think about the times when you were so afraid that something was going to happen. I'm hearing something with academics. Somebody had a college experience that was like, whoo, somebody said, I almost lost my soul, whatever that is. Like you had done something and you were just very fearful. But the point is, this is just letting me know that I'm tapping into someone's energy that is very well acquainted with being a rebel. Being a rebel, breaking the rules, and just being, maybe the words or the adjectives, wild or uncontrollable. People said that about you. Maybe even the black sheep or something. Very interesting. But everything that you had gone through taught you to be grateful, to be grateful and also appreciative of the place you're in. So it was and also the same group, these rebels without a cause sometimes, your material attachments, money, sex, whatever, food, you know what I'm saying? People, just, you really got dealt with. You really been dealt with that. And so maybe there was great financial loss or instability, just lessons around that, lessons around lack and also greed. That's what I'm getting. And if it's not you, it's definitely somebody very close to you that's been learning lessons about this. But this has taught them to be grateful and appreciative of the place they find themselves in. Somebody's learning how to just be grateful for I'm seeing grateful for a car. I'm just grateful to have a roof over my head. It's something like that. It's something there was a very humbling experience that I'm picking up. Yeah. Yeah. So interesting. Because the three-legged dog for some was, I don't want to be poor, or I don't want to lose my home. I don't want to lose my car. Something, I want something material, my status even. And it happened. It happened. And you thought you'd be like, what would happen? You know what I'm saying? You were like, that was a thing, but then it happened, and you were at a place where you could say, okay, interesting turn of events. Now let's see what else lies ahead. You know what I mean? That's what I'm picking up real strong. So, you scared of a three-legged dog? Not anymore. You've done it, and kudos to you. I believe we just needed to encourage you. That message just needed to come through to encourage you that you did that. That's what I'm hearing. You did that. Yes, you did. Speak now. Speak now. Speak now. Somebody needs to talk. You scared of a three-legged dog. Somebody needs to have a talk, and they think it's going to be so hard to. I'm hearing, hold me now. It's hard for me to say I'm sorry. I just want you to stay or no. Hold me now. I really want to tell you I'm sorry. Oof. Anyway, somebody thinks the conversation is going to be so hard. It's going to be so hard to say I'm sorry, but it's not going to be hard. You know, and somebody needs to speak now. Somebody needs to tell somebody the truth about themselves. Somebody needs to tell the truth about what they heard. Someone needs to speak now. Somebody needs to ask, can I have this weekend off? Can I have this holiday? Maybe somebody works every holiday, and speak now so you can have the holidays off from whatever this is you do. Set aside some time so that you can enjoy the holidays. Speak now. Speak now. Somebody needs to say hi to a neighbor, or maybe you need to talk to a neighbor about an issue. Speak now. And this is not rushing you. This is simply a confirmation. You were asking the question already. That's why it's coming through. These messages don't come through unless the questions are asked. When you ask the right question, Spirit will always give you the answer. When you feel like your prayers aren't being heard or answered, it's because you're actually not, either your perspective is a little off. Because you know how the Bible says we don't know what we should pray for, but your perspective could be a little off, meaning you're looking at it a little differently than what it needs to be, what it should be for you at this time, because that could always change. As we evolve, we keep changing, but I digress because I evolve. Remember that yesterday, Carmita? But anyway, it's that, or you are, you're not asking the right question, you know, as you're not asking the right question because it's, you know, it's irrelevant, you know, for whatever reason, right? Anyway, it's time. Okay, wow. Speak now, and it's time. This is pretty okay. This is pretty deep. So something needs to happen. Some communication probably will happen very soon. Now, I'm looking at they can't and they won't. If that's a thought that you've been having, whether somebody's stubborn or prideful or unforgiving or whatever, but listen, they will. I'm telling you, something that you thought would be a miracle if it happened. That's why it's the month of miraculous harvest. Yeah. Something you thought, I'm hearing when pigs fly. It's definitely happening. It's definitely happening. One more card. And then I think that's good. I think we're good. Let's see. 1 week. Okay. Something's happening in 1 week. Maybe something happened 1 week ago. And then this is the last time. Woo! That had a little fire with it. Y'all, did y'all feel that? You stop talking at your job. This is the last time. Who felt that? If that's your message, put that in the chat. This is the last time. All right, you guys. That is the message. Scared of a three-legged dog. Yeah, Miss Boss Lady. Well, this is the last time. You know what that means. Ashama, look at that chat. So all of y'all know what that means. Just go ahead, take that energy. It is so, and it is so. It is so. This is the last time. This is the last time. Listen, y'all can think about that thing that you're saying. This is the last time for that. Think about that. Hold that. Y'all feel that energy? Keep that energy prevalent right there. Keep that energy prevalent. I feel that. It's the last time. This is 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 the last time. I'm scared of a three-legged dog. Shamando. This is the last time. This is the last time. I feel like I need to get some oracles on this. Y'all give me 2 more minutes, I think, or less. This is the last time. That is really resonating. It's some fire with that. This is the last time for what, Spirit? I see so many things. I don't even know what to call out. I just saw a key. I just saw a door. It was a black door. I just saw red shutters. I just saw a green car. I saw a turtle. The answers you need are coming. And it could be coming from a Gemini that's going to speak now. It's time. This is the last time that you're going to have to question. This is the last time that you're going to have to wonder. This is the last time. Bottom of the deck, work through your fears. Didn't we say that? You're scared of a three-legged dog. Work through your fears. The cards are going to confirm what we've been talking about, y'all. We are the magic of these cards. Oracle cards or tarot decks. We are the magic. Work through your fears wanted to show itself again, but it has friends. Let's read them. Nothing will come of the situation. You scared of a three-legged dog. It's the void of course moon. The void of course moon is the moon that doesn't know it doesn't have a course yet. It doesn't have a path yet. So nothing will happen. You don't need to worry about this. Nothing will come of what you currently think is right now. That's why they say this is the this is the last time. Surrender to the divine. Surrender to God. Some of you have said this, this is the last time I try to take control of any situation. I'm just going to surrender. All right, but surrender to God. Somebody might be surrendering. This is the last time you'll be separated. This is the last time you'll be muted, is what I'm hearing. Balance spirituality and practicality. This will be the last time that you will be alone. I'm hearing the balance of spirituality and practicality for some of you represents the union of marriage, represents the covenant rather, but union, yes, but the covenant of marriage and it's going to help you it's going to be a balance. The balance of practicality is you looking, okay, let me say it like this. Your spirituality is your divine masculine, divine feminine side united. That's you healing, going through shadow work, and being whole. So you have balanced the polarity within you. Your light and your dark, your masculine and your feminine. That's the spirituality. The card says balancing your spirituality with practicality. The practical application of the balance that you have within yourself, that duality, is a husband and a wife, a relationship, a counterpart, someone to love. The way you've been loving yourself, you will have an external person, thing. Because somebody's, I don't want, but I definitely know this is marriage. This is the balance of your spiritual with your practical is union. Literally the covenant of marriage. All right, work through your fears came out again. I told y'all, and then on the floor is adjustments are required. All right, interesting. I said on the floor, adjustments are required. That feels like it's something, I don't know who that's for, but on the floor, adjustments are required. Maybe somebody is building a house, or someone is a carpenter, or they work with their hands, or they're a handyman, and they're in construction. But something about the floor, adjustments are required, okay? So see, I'm saying the most random answers come because somebody asked the question. If you put enough energy behind your intention or your question asking, your query, then it places a demand on the supply, the unlimited supply of answers, of wisdom, of knowledge, of power, of courage, of whatever you need, love. When you put enough intention behind it. That's why, we talk about don't be lukewarm. Don't come half, you know what I mean? Like come through, come all the way, 100%. You know what I mean? That's why we talk about that. Give me your all. It's something very spiritual about that. It's something to that. And truth is, if you don't give it your all, your spirit will not rest with that. Your spirit can't rest. If you don't give things your all, if you don't put everything into a thing, your spirit, there will be like a war inside of you. Your spirit won't let you do that. Your spirit won't even let you be fake to you. Won't allow it. That's what cognitive dissonance is. That's what dis-ease is. It's your spirit saying, no, but, and then your flesh is like, but we can do it. We're strong enough. We can do it. We can let it. Nope. That's what that is. It's that push and pull. Like I said, it starts within us, and then it starts to show up in our external. That's how this thing goes. And the more we get that balance and that ease and that flow within ourselves, the more our world changes. Our world changes. When we have ego attachments, we're attached to people and places and things, not realizing that some of those things were not the best things for us. And if we let them go, then what's really supposed to be there will just appear. We don't, and here's what we'll observe. We don't have to fight for it. We don't have to be confused by it. We don't have to feel afraid we'll lose it. It just is, and it just feels right. Nothing is forced when it comes to spirituality and spiritual matters. Nothing is forced because it's all energy. And the energy doesn't lie. So the point is, when we let go of those things by surrendering to the divine, trusting the divine plan that we are supported and we got this, and they got us, we got them, we got each other, we got it all, that we run this, right? Then everything really works together. Everything flows together because, you know, we are connected. So everything is everything. Everything creates a ripple effect of this and this and this and this. So it might as well get in with the flow, the universal flow. So that's what we're all trying to do out here. And the way you get in flow is to remove yourself from being scared of three-legged dogs behind fences. They can't and they won't harm you. They won't. They'll sound like it. They'll look like they could if it weren't for something blocking them. But it's not even what you think. It's not even the catastrophe that you think it might be. It's not even the chaos that you think could ensue. It's not even as bad as you think it might have a tendency to perhaps, maybe become. You don't have to do that. You can trust and you can walk and you can flow without fear. And that's what keeps you in alignment with universal flow. And that's what keeps you moving forward at ease, with ease. All right. Carvita. Mwah. That's right, Lex. Trust without fear. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for sharing your energy and letting these messages come through. I appreciate being the vessel. I appreciate your time and your attention. Until we meet again, take care of yourselves. And don't you ever dim your light. Namaste. Ashe. Bye, y'all.